All right, welcome back, and thanks for joining us on another episode of Lake Live. So we were on a little bit of a hiatus.
Yeah.
It was summertime. I get very busy in the summertime. You get busy as well.
Yep.
You got to go on a vacation with a broken leg.
Shattered ankle.
Shattered ankle. Yeah, that was both, wasn't it? But you both ankles.
Shattered ankle and a bad knee.
Yeah. So
the fall down the stairs.
Yeah. So what an awful. But you've healed now. You're good.
Semi-healed.
As many of you know, Joyce is a member of our city council. She also had you attend League of the Cities. Is that the
conference? Yeah.
And that's a big deal. I mean, you guys gather with many cities throughout not just the state of California, though, right?
No, this one's just the state of California.
Oh, just the state of California.
468 cities.
Wow.
In the state of California belong to the League of Cities, and they're the ones that help us keep our local money local. You know, because without them, the state would be taking all our money, such as we wouldn't have the PEG station.
Right.
That was one of the things that I fought when I first got on city council was keeping the money here so that we could have the station because they were trying to take it away.
Yeah. Well, without the station, there would be no me. Damn it.
Right.
Can't have that.
there would be none of this. We wouldn't be any public. They would have taken all the public stuff away. So I was down in Sacramento fighting that for quite a while, and finally we won. And what was really surprising that we won was because it was a very small group of us that was fighting that,
Yeah.
Some people from San Francisco, Humboldt County, but there really wasn't, you'd have thought a lot of places would have been there
you would
fighting.
think that Santa Cruz would have been there.
We were in a room probably as big as our studio that they shoved us into.
Oh, my God.
And,
that's tiny.
I was really surprised that we did actually win that. That was a fight that we continue to do. So
kudos to you guys for standing up for us.
Right, how you get your equipment and everything is because we were able to keep they also were trying to take any franchise fees away from us, from whether it's here or whether it's the cable or PG&E or AT&T, all the people that pay us franchise fees that kind of keep our cities running.
Exactly.
Our city especially, because we don't get anything else. They were trying to take that from us too. So it was a big fight. That year was a big fight to keep this money and keep this station open. So
we applaud you and appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So exciting. This is our first episode back from, not our first episode of 2023, but we're back after a long hiatus. Our first guest is Tina Viramontes. She is our Parks and Recs coordinator, manager. She does it all. She's really out there hustling, trying to bring great events to the city of Clear Lake, and it's evident. I mean, you look around. We just had the ice skating rink. We had the circus this year. I keep saying circus because it was kind of exciting. It was really neat, actually.
The circus,
and it's not the circus you're thinking with animals and stuff. It's not that type of circus.
It's acrobatic circus. Acrobatic circus, which I personally like better.
Yeah.
I mean, the animals are okay, but the talent of these people are just amazing.
I mean, it's like a small time Vegas show right here in town. Yeah.
And they also were the ones that did our ice skating rink.
Oh,
the same group is the ones that did our ice skating rink. So they have kind of two things going there. Next year, this was a trial for us for this year, so we didn't get it booked in time to do it during the season you'd expect it to. But next year, we're already booked for the actual season of the holidays. So, So look forward to having the festival, the festivities of winter, here, of the Christmas film.
Burr cold to match the Burr cold ice rink, so that would be cool. So without further ado, Tina Viramontes, folks.
Yeah.
All right, folks, here we are with Tina Viramontes, Parks and Recs Director. What an exciting year we had this last year, huh?
Yes, we did.
Oh my gosh, what did we do? We did so much.
We did a lot.
Yeah, let's start off. This all started, March of last year, or is it April? March. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Did you tell her you're going to quiz her on the past events that she did?
Well, of course. I mean, we want to get caught up. Like we've had a very eventful year of concerts and. Take the floor.
We had concerts, we had movies, we had breakfast with Santa, we've had the bunny brunch.
And the trunk or treat.
Trunk or treat is a week from tomorrow.
Yeah. Which will be kind of the last, the
the
wrap
ice.
up for the
We have the ice skating out there right
We
now.
have ice skating out there right
This
now.
is the last
Thank you.
weekend though, right?
Yeah.
the last weekend of the ice skating.
Sunday I think is their last day.
We're doing the farmer's market out there now. even though
2
this
days a
is-
week,
2 days a week.
Elizabeth Kelly does the farmer's market.
Okay,
So-
all right, exciting stuff.
So we got all kinds of things that actually the city is really starting to pick up and make that. So
Yeah.
I have to say that Tina actually took this job on because we decided to have the park and recreation of the city, and she has really made this, critiqued it. She got to
Yeah.
go through and kind of create what that job was because it really didn't exist in our city, and so you've done a great job in doing that.
Thank you.
know.
I think so.
you did.
Yeah,
You know,
I've been a ride on
Yeah.
on this roller coaster ride here for
Minute one.
since minute one. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's talk
sound
about
guy.
let's talk about the shows we did this year.
Okay.
Yeah,
God, I don't
this
remember.
interview is about you.
We did what? Five concerts?
Did we do 5? Okay.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our big show being
4th of July?
was that our big show?
No.
I didn't think
Well,
that was our big show. I mean, that was a big show.
It was our big show.
Yeah.
The last one was the biggest.
And then the Tone Loc and Color Me Bad was
Tone Low,
probably
Color Me
my
Bad.
favorite
Yeah. Well, and our best turnout as well.
As well.
Yeah. I mean, my
Yeah.
God, we put what 2,000 people in that park.
Yeah,
It was
and
awesome.
it wasn't even
Yeah.
a holiday.
It wasn't even a holiday. Yeah.
Couldn't find a parking spot.
Yeah,
You could
and there were other
not
things
find
going
a
on in Lake County that day. Just so you folks know, we took the took the
Well, I
gamut
really
on
think
that.
that you're bringing Clear Lake up into the entertainment world of Lake County. You know, I mean,
Absolutely.
it's always
Yeah.
been Lakeport had the concerts in the park, and
Yeah.
they always had all the events and everything. Even though years ago it used to be Clear Lake was the event.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
was
in
a
the
destination.
In the
Right.
70s and 80s, the early 80s, it
Yeah.
was the destination for all
Exactly,
the events.
and
We
this
had
place
the-
was booming so much. I mean,
Yeah.
we had golf, the Pee Wee Golfs. We had the movie theater, or not just the movie theater, but we had the drive-in
Yeah,
movies.
right.
I mean,
Well, we
remember
also had
riding
all
around on my
that,
bike.
boat races and
Yeah,
ski races,
exactly.
and we had planes, and we had all that stuff was always on our end of the lake. But when they
Yeah.
quit doing it here, then Lakeport took some of it on.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to maybe checking into
Bringing
doing
more
some
of that back.
The ski races were really great. People come from all over to see the ski races. I would love to see that back here.
Yeah,
So that's
most
one of my
of-
things
most
that I
of-
would love to see
Yeah.
back.
So yeah, very. What I'm tired just thinking about all the work we've done this last year.
Well, no, Thomas
already-
does all the sound system stuff. So,
Well,
you know,
everybody
we
knows
always
that.
say- Not everybody knows
well,
that.
that's true. Okay, well, this isn't about me. This is about Tina and the exciting stuff that she does.
Isn't
So
it
I
about-
follow Tina
It's
on.
about the team effort.
The
everybody-
team
This is
effort.
true.
Because I did junior
But
giants.
I follow Team Tina on Facebook, and Tina, I live vicariously through your eyes. I mean, she's always at a concert like every other weekend. It seems like who's she going to see now? And it's great. You go out and you actually find these people, these great artists, and you book them.
Yeah.
While they're
Yeah.
cheap and they haven't had any like top 10 signals yet, you
Yeah.
know, because once they do, they get a big old hit on them,
And then you
they
can't
don't want to
touch
come
them.
to Clear Lake.
Right,
You know?
well,
Yeah.
not that as the expense just gets too.
Well,
much, yeah.
that's the big head thing I'm saying.
I did junior giants with Joyce this year.
Oh, that's right, Junior Giants with
Yeah.
Joyce. Yeah, that was exciting.
yeah, I'm
I
really
followed the
happy.
both of you on Facebook on that one.
I'm happy that Tina did most of the work. Her and her kids. Her kids are really awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
really have been there for her. She's she's done a great job on raising those kids.
Yeah,
they're
most
very
definitely.
volunteers and stuff.
Yeah,
But
kudos.
And they're friends too,
yeah.
my kids. but
And their friends and stuff, you know, would not have been able to survive without them this
I have
year.
not
so.
been able to survive without them.
But I'm really happy that your Junior Giants was back, and I really hope that this next year, we just had some little bumps in the road
Mm-hmm.
this year to kind of get over. When you bring something back, it's kind of a thing, you know.
The
little
first
bump
year
thing,
is kind of rough,
Yeah.
but I have a good group of coaches that have said that they'll do it again next year, and
Oh.
we'll start a little bit earlier,
Earlier.
and getting some, more consistent
All right,
stuff going on with them.
I got you.
So now we're working on the trunk or treat.
Yeah.
All right.
and-
So tell me, what is this? I mean, I think I've done it once before with you guys. Cars set. No, that's right. We did it in the park
And you
2
did
years
it
ago, didn't
Park
we?
2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it was.
So
Yeah.
it all started off at the youth center. So
Right.
we put it on. We
Okay.
had the haunted house. We took the over at Redbud Park and had all the trunks in there. And when it first started, the first year we did it, which I can't even remember how many years ago. It's been so many years now. We thought we'd have a couple of hundred kids before we even opened up our doors. we had over 500 people standing outside
Wow.
waiting for us. So,
Okay. So
we
it's a
knew-
big event.
So we knew it was going to be a big event. We had over 2,000 this year, 2,000 plus this year. I just couldn't even keep up with the count. I finally just said, okay, we've got over 2,000. That's as much as I could count.
That's as much
so,
as, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so, it was over 2,000. So I say it has become the largest family event that we have
Yeah.
in Lake County. Not just Clear Lake, but the largest we have in Lake County, because even Lakeport doesn't do this kind of thing for
The volume that we have,
for a
yeah.
child's event.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. When you did
this
it
year-
at Austin Park, I remember it, so the parking lot, that line wrapped
All the way out to the street and down like Austin Road.
Exactly
Yeah.
that, yeah.
and it stayed that way for hours.
Yes.
For hours.
Yeah.
So but we have a lot of people, and I love that our police department participates, and so we have a lot of the same people that have done it year after year have participated, and of course we depend on our community to donate money and candy and stuff because nobody can afford to. Very few people can afford to fill their trunks and feed, and give out candy to,
Right.
thousands of kids, and so we tried to help supplement that. And Tina's done a good job this year. So tell them the plans for this year. This year is going to be back to being kind of
At the youth
like
center.
it was.
So 3 to 5 is going to be a car show from Lower Lake High School class of 2024.
Okay.
So that's going to be like their fundraiser car show.
That's exciting.
And then from 5 to 8 is trunk or treat. And during that time, we're going to have the vehicles decorated, handing out candy
And this will be at the youth
at the
center.
youth center.
At
And that's on Gulf Drive.
Redbud,
Yes.
across the
Okay.
street at Redbud Park's where the cars are going to be, like they
Yes.
used to be,
Okay.
in the
that
parking lot.
I got you.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
across the street.
And then I've got carnival style games.
Oh.
A couple of the service groups are going to come with booths to hand out candy and
Okay.
do a little something.
Yeah.
And then after the trunk or treat, we have the final movie in the park, but it's not going to be at the park.
But it's going to be at the
gonna
youth
be
center.
at the youth center.
And it's going to be inside, right? Because it'll be
inside
cold.
on a
and-
big
yeah.
screen TV.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome.
So we're hoping that it doesn't rain, even though it kind of says it might right
I
now.
know.
We're hoping
Yeah.
that it changes.
Yeah,
So,
worried.
but
So-
we do need,
but-
we welcome the rain.
yeah,
I mean,
but
yeah.
everybody just needs to prepare. We've had to do it in the rain before. We all manage. So just tell
And
people bring your
this
pants
this
and
will
bring your
pretty much
canoes.
be the last event for, as far as Parks and Recs go, the last event for
No,
this
we
year?
got-
Oh.
we got
Breakfast
Christmas.
with Santa, and then
Oh,
the
that
parade.
breakfast with Santa. Okay. Oh, and the parade. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, I always do the music for the parade.
Yeah.
So,
Next year.
not to let the cat out of the bag, but we possibly already have a great artist coming next year. Plans for next year. What do we got going on, Tina? I know you got
I've
me just like.
Almost got. We signed a couple contracts today.
Okay.
This week.
Okay.
Couple of them I can't announce yet.
Yep, no problem. But we have some great shows coming
Yes.
next year.
And it's going to start in June.
It's going to start in June, folks. She wants to kill me this year. No, I'm
do.
kidding.
Yeah.
No, it's always the heat of the summer, but we appreciate it. For us, and I know for you as well. The people out there, when you show gratitude by coming
Yes.
and supporting us.
So
and,
with this first one in June, I'm going to do it a little different. It's not
Okay.
just going to be the concert in the park. It's going to be like a festival,
Yeah, that's
vendor fair,
Gotcha. Okay.
maybe bounce houses. I don't know. I haven't figured it all out yet,
Yeah.
but it's
More
going
of
to be
a
done.
family generated
Yes, yes.
type deal.
A
Okay.
party for the kids.
Maybe a
Yay.
party. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. Yeah.
Kick off the summer
Yep.
thing. So
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we had to postpone the soapbox derby, but we have an idea early March, springtime, possibly for.
To start working on it, yes. I'd like
Okay.
to have it back in September again.
Okay.
I've got a couple of other city employees that have offered to help me on it.
Oh, that's good.
And
Yeah.
then we're going to do a workshop, and the rec center or the recreation department's going to buy a bunch of vehicle kits
Oh.
and do a workshop again.
Okay.
Like we did 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Kids
And
That's a
then
good
so
way to
the
get
kids-
people involved.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Well, I
Yeah.
think we need to put out some challenges.
That.
I
and-
think that
yeah.
we need to challenge both of the chiefs of police,
Mm-hmm.
the sheriff, the city manager over in Lakeport, city manager here. I think we
Yeah.
challenge them to the race.
Yeah, a
Sounds
race off.
good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We
Yeah.
need to have a race off.
Yep.
Who's
Exactly.
actually the best?
Get
Who's going to be the best?
a collective of our Lake County community members. You know,
and I'd like to add our former police chief.
Yeah, our
Oh,
former.
I'd love to have him back.
Yes.
And our fire departments,
Yes.
both fire departments. So I think we need to put out a challenge to these guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so let's
You
get
heard
that out
Joyce.
there.
She's challenging.
Yes.
The
department
gauntlet's
has
been laid
here.
down.
Yes.
It's time.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
get out there, become part of the community, and let's see who really is the best.
Yes.
Who's going to be that best driver?
I think
Alan thinks he is.
Alan Flores, our reigning
He's-
champion.
he's
So
our reigning
Elvis
champion.
Cook.
Elvis Cook,
Yeah.
Officer Elvis Cook. Okay, is our reigning champion. All
so
right.
let's see. Yeah, because Ellen was the first.
Yeah.
Alan was the first. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
Officer
Okay.
Cook was
Yeah.
the second.
Yeah.
So okay, so it's right here in Clear Lake. So
Yeah.
let's see who else is going to be out here.
This year we
Let's see
couldn't
who's-
have it in September because our Parks and Recs department brought what to town? She forgot already. The circus.
No, we had done it. The original was the schools were going to get involved, and
Okay.
that's when we decided to do it in October. Because
Oh,
then they
okay.
could-
Yeah, but then not enough people
Yeah.
were able to get their.
But it'll be,
Their vehicles,
It's,
yeah.
you know, after the pandemic, everyth's kind of.
Yeah.
We have to get back into the game of
Finally,
things.
things
Yeah.
are starting
You
to
know,
happen.
and-
You're able to go
yeah.
to concerts all the time.
People kind of get used to the not doing this stuff,
Yeah.
you know, and when you get there for a couple of years, you didn't do anything, and now it's open. You get used to sitting around, and you know that's what happens to this old seniors. You know, they get used to sitting in the house, and then they become isolated. And everybody does it though. We think they don't, but it's all ages do that. The kids do it.
Yeah.
Moms and dads do it. We do it. You know, so it's getting them back out and getting them into participation. So I have
Getting back in the
every
cycle of doing
confidence.
stuff again.
Yeah.
I have
Yes.
every confidence that this next year, all your events are going to be great.
Yeah, they're going to be amazing.
You just need
Yeah.
to advertise.
And my loud
we
mouth
need
will advertise
that
it
banner
everywhere.
stands across our main road. We need to have a banner stand that we can put up the banners so that people can see them when they come into town.
Yeah.
They're by IGA. I've said this 100 times. We need a banner stand there where we can drape a banner across that says, "This is what's happening next in our city."
Well, and you know, it's like a welcoming when you
Right.
come into Lower Lake. You see the RC, Redwood Credit Union,
Right.
and they have their digital sign out. And
Yeah.
I've often thought that would be.
I don't like the digital.
You see a lot of people.
I want the
advertise
banner
our
to where I
stuff.
can see it. you know?
What's that?
They advertise our stuff for
I
us
know they do.
all
Yeah,
the time.
and then
It's
that's
really
that's
good.
really
You know,
nice.
the thing is, when you're driving, you don't have time to read all that.
This
But
is
if you have
true.
the banner across, then bam, it's there.
It's
you don't
there,
have to
and
worry.
you don't have to-
You pick
yeah.
out the words you
That-
need
that
and
is
you go
true.
on.
That
But
is true.
when they're doing those ones, first off, you know, it says, let's say it says Clear Lake. By the time you get past, you don't see what Clear Lake what, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
Or you see, you know, let's say you see the circus, but then you don't see where it's at because you're having to drive. So to me, those are okay if you're, you know, just standing someplace. But if you're driving, I think the banners are 110% better. So,
I get it.
So.
Well, Tina, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for coming in.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to next year. It's going to be a blast. I mean, I'd love to be inside your brain for a minute. No, I'm kidding.
Trust me.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to be there yet.
You
the
are. What are
last.
you talking about?
I know.
You're
I know. The
Call
last.
up and say I have an idea.
She has an idea. I know. Oh boy, here we go. No, the last boy band you saw. Who was that?
I went to Cache Creek.
I
and
have to
saw
embarrass her.
98 degrees.
98
I got to
degrees,
meet
and she got to
98.
meet them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the pictures. There's
That's what I
proof.
said.
They're on Facebook.
Yes, we've seen posts.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Look
And,
for my December post because
yeah.
I'm meeting Luke Bryan.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
now we're talking. Bring him here. No,
Yeah, I
he's too
wish.
much money.
I
know.
wish.
Yeah, it's way too much money. Excellent. Well, look forward to it. We're going to have you back in 2024
Okay.
as our schedule gets better, and we'll let the community know what's going on.
Okay.
And thank you, folks, for watching us, and we'll see you on our next episode. Well, that was awesome, sitting down with Tina. She's got some great events. She can't tell us everything that's going to happen this next year, but it sounds like the concert series lineup is going to be incredible. Clear Lake, you are in for a treat.
Yep.
And, you know, of course, yours truly be out there sweating.
Yeah. Putting up that sound
Just
system.
setting out
I
that
would
sound
really
system.
wish we'd get a permanent one up there. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that would be so nice.
The thing about the permanent deal, though, is like, you know, weather, and we have we have one extreme to the next,
Yeah.
and then I don't know. The news guys keep talking about a crazy wet winter,
Yeah.
which
Well,
could
yeah.
potentially bring snow, or you know.
We're-
So these are all things. I do plan on hopefully the city engineer we've spoke about having a trust system where we can
Something.
raise the arrays. I've also talked in length about
The shade
having
cameras in the back.
having speakers farther out in the back, all Bluetooth, so there's no
What about
cords or anything.
shade for the? We got to figure out.
Shade
some kind
would
of
be
shade.
great. We
I
need to
don't
plant
know.
some trees. We
Yeah.
need some of you lovely people who are great at arborists or
Yeah.
to get involved with the city, volunteer some time. That's basically how we do it. We get great people get involved with our city who love our city and donate their time to create a better environment for everybody. So
We got to get some shade there, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
we definitely need shade.
And some
Yeah.
shade in the back for our band people to not be burning up. So
Yeah.
there are some things. It's a process. Unfortunately, the amphitheater that we thought we were going to be able to get, funding was just too short for it. So they're a lot more expensive, I think, than any of us realized. So
and
so we had to
overall,
go with
it's
the
a
stage.
beautiful setup.
Yeah, so we just need to do some things and get some things in there to where it makes it even better. So every year it'll get better, though.
Every year, that's
so
right.
something we didn't have, and now we do. Now we just need to work on that. So we'll get it there.
And we want to take this time to thank you for watching our show. Don't forget to like
And share and join and
subscribe.
subscribe and all those good things that
Yeah.
you do, so that it helps us keep our
Push
show,
one of those buttons down there.
Push all of those buttons down there, and make sure that keeps us on the air.
Exactly.
Keeps us going.
And for those of you who want to follow, the City of Clear Lake has a Facebook page, City of Clear Lake, easy to follow. Tina Viramontes is on there. I myself is on there. And you can always just follow one of our Facebook pages to find out what's coming up next, because we are always posting.
Right. So that's a good thing. That's one thing I do like that with Tina being there. She's able to post and keep us up to date.
Yeah.
Keep the community up to date. So it's really good to follow that, so that
Fo-
you always know.
Follow the City of and follow
us. And,
follow us. Our PEG channel.
Yeah.
We're also on Facebook, and we will post events that are happening as they're happening.
There's all kinds of ways to get the information. I said I love it when people say there's nothing to do in Lake County. I was
That's
oh my
not
God,
true.
There isn't a weekend, especially during the summertime, that there
my,
isn't something to do. But most of the time, all year long, that there is something to do almost every weekend. So
And like you said, during the
just follow
summertime, it is literally throw a rock, because there is something going on in every little town. All over Lake County, and there's sometimes we're all kind of competing. Well, not really competing.
Right.
We have something going on. It should be fun for the whole family. So
Tina's done a great job on really trying to keep our recreation. Getting in our
Yes.
recreation department. She kind of took this. We said we wanted one. We put her in charge, and she's really created.
She hit the ground running.
She has hit the ground running, and she's
we're
done.
very
really
proud of
great
you, Tina.
job.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
so-
All right, we'll see you in the next episode.